On the table today at SquirrelStampede, we are testing out something yummy. Something gummy? It's Zuru Gummy Yum Surprise Dino Squad. So we are big time dinosaur collectors here, and when Zuru does something dinosaur, we love to check it out. Find these over usually at Target of all places. Bottom shelf you scan, you see a collection of rainbow Gummy Yum dinosaurs. Inside we've got dinosaurs inspired very much so Zuru-like, very Smashers-like, very Robo-Alive-like, and a wide collection of mini dinosaurs inside these gummy eggs. So follow along as we pull some flavorful gum, yum, and some flavorful dinosaurs inside. See what we pull, see what the extra surprise is. It should be prehistoric interesting, especially if we left the Gummy Yum surprise in the car with the mayonnaise for a few days.
SquirrelStampede! Share! And Squirrel Live!
Yuck. Alright, where to start with Zuru Gummy Yum Surprise Dino Squad collection? You can see I already have tasted a couple packs with the Ankylosaurus and the Dilophosaurus, both in red by the way. These certainly have a Zuru vibe, more Smashers-esque than say Robo-Alive, but they also have their own identity too. They're kind of like geometric cut in a way. There's some sharper lines to the sculpts, and there's, in some cases, like a two-tone color case with lower tan on the underbelly of the Ankylosaurus and red up top. The Dilophosaurus appears a little softer, less angular, but still kind of sharp, in red with green stripes down her back. And there should be a little bit of articulation here and there. I think her mouth opens up. Surprisingly, also included with each surprise is another surprise. A fossil, and in this case with the Ankylosaurus, a little foot fossil imprint. And the Dilophosaurus has my favorite friend that I can ever say, the anemonite. Is that correct? So both of these were buildable characters found inside the Gummy Yum surprise egg. And a quick collection guide will yield quite a bit. Although I actually have two collection guides. I believe the Ankylosaurus just had this short one, and then an expanded series maybe. I'm seeing 14 to collect with a special T-Rex skeleton out there. In the past, I usually just pick one up as a snack when I go through Target. But in this case, I did just a full online order. I got about 9. Figure that's coming hopefully from the same shelf box, right? And maybe we can find a variety of characters. So let's open up this Zuru Gummy Yum surprise, see what we get. Gummy. So a sealed container reveals to get dinos to show their sharp teeth, make them giggle, a little joke under the cap. And if we can get our egg out, our somewhat expired egg out. Just kidding, not expired, but I did pick these up a couple months ago and they've just been sitting on my studio floor tempting me. But they do have an expiration date of, I believe, the summer of 2024. The gummy is still soft. So a pretty fun little treat. You've got layers of gummy color going around the egg. A sticky treat. I imagine if you were to hold this in the car on a drive somewhere, your hands would be covered in rainbow slime. But we'll peel these off. Sometimes they peel off really easily. That's how you would eat it. You peel off these little gummy tops, and that's me right now chewing one. And I'll try not to chew this whole review. That would be really rude. Very vibrant and sour, squishy rainbow tasting. Now somewhere, if we can find the halfway point, there it is, under yellow. Maybe I can just open up yellow. Whoop! And opening up our first surprise of the day. So what do we have? Something green. Gotta be maybe a Bronto or maybe a Stego. I think it's a Stego. There are stickers in the collection. How do you know if there's a Stegosaurus in your refrigerator? The door won't close. Good joke. I like the buildable features of these. They have a good layering system to them. Nice to see something in green to contrast against my Ankylosaurs and Dilophosaurs, and a quick little guide will show you how to build. And everything keys in so smoothly with these. Oh, maybe actually this first. Bring down those scales and then the head. Bonk. And we got her. By the way, what is with me pulling Stegosaurus and Ankylosaurus first lately? That just happened with the Robo-Alive Volcano Dino Fossil find. I keep getting these two in abundance. And our second special secondary surprise is... What? That's weird. So our Stego gets a little skull arm cuff band. Oh, that goes around its collar. So this Stego is a bad influence on the other dinosaurs. Where did they come up with that? That's quite the sharp difference between, say, a fossil of like a creature, an ancient creature, versus skull jewelry. Okay. And so I don't want to just ruin and throw away all this candy. I'm just going to throw it in a Ziploc and I can just snack on it while I edit. And we can find another dino for our Dino Squad. And surprisingly, out of everything in the toy... Wait a minute, that's a puppy one. Hang on. What? And surprisingly, out of everything out of the toy aisle right now, pretty good price point at $2.50. So you get a snack and a dinosaur and a special surprise for $2.50. That seems like a pretty good deal, don't you think? Another rainbow egg, and I think it was yellow. Was it yellow? It's gonna be either yellow or orange. It's yellow. We'll peel yellow off. It's very gummy and pulley, kind of fruit by the footy. It's got a good texture. And it's our second Stegosaurus. What did I tell you about me pulling Stegosaurus and Ankylosaurus in extra abundance of late? I can't complain too much as we had one of the best unboxing runs on our previous Blocks Fruits plush where we were able to pull the full collection in sequence, no repeats, everything we wanted to see. So yeah, I think I've got that hangover here. So if I get all Stegosauruses today, then we'll know why. That's the luck running out from the last one. Okay, so here we go. It's too bad it's not under a different color each time. Like, what color is the, ooh, this one's kind of sticky. It gets really, really sticky, doesn't it? Look at that. Okay, it's like a giant rainbow booger. And, well, look at there. I tell you, I am cursed right now with Ankylosaurus and Stegosaurus right now. There is another Ankylosaurus. I guess it gives you a chance to see how an Ankylosaurus is built. Oh, we can almost like hide this ammonite, and I cannot say it, inside its belly. But we won't, so we'll clamp down this body. It just pinches together so smoothly. And a ball joint for its tail. So there is my second Ankylosaurus today. Oh, and look who's coming on over. It's the alien queen with her Gummy Yum surprise. She's going to share it with me. No way. Thank you. Thank you very much. She seems pleasant today for some reason. What are we looking at? Another Ankylosaurus? Can I just crack without peeling? No. No, the answer is no. And in fact, that might have made it worse. Alright. Oh, wait a second. She just gifted me a dog. The queen apparently got into the dog collection, the puppy rescue collection, which is kind of right next to the dino collection usually. At least it gives you a backup option, right? So that's our Dalmatian pup. This is a dinosaur review, isn't it? Stay paws active sticker. And I think it's kind of like a which collar will you find? I found the pink collar, also a blue collar. Oh, okay, so back to dinosaurs, please. We've got to find something different. Although the way things are going, this one's the Dilophosaurus, right? At least I will have plenty of gummy snacks to tastily fill my belly while I edit a video. And I gotta admit, this is the best part, checking out this very colorful egg. Okay. I love the seal. Remove the yellow. Yes! It's a Triceratops. Has the review been saved by a trike? I did not expect that, and happy to see. It's in blue too, which is really cool because it kind of continues on the contrast of the team. So build on up, head will key into the body. Plastic ball jointed tail. And kind of one of my favorite parts is these movable jaw pieces, if this is one. No, this one just fits in like a removable orthodontist retainer. And though we got a special surprise, what could it be? Special surprise me. It is... Ah! What? What? Okay. Well, I don't know what's going on here. Is that a guy? What is that? It's a Smashers guy. It's a Smashers cave dude, maybe. With the beard. How do we get this beard on? There. Got him? Okay, that is totally unexpected weird. I did not expect a cave dude to be included. Only cave dude in the collection. I think there's a rat, maybe with a pterodactyl. Is he running? What is he doing? His back leg looks like it was smashed in. I guess he's in full retreat from the Triceratops. That is odd. I like the two-color piece though. They could have easily just had the beard connected and painted or unpainted even. Well, that's certainly the most oddest and funnest find of the day. And look at there, you can even have the trike grab onto him as his meal. Well, that's satisfying. So I'm pretty sure I'm mostly pulling from the first wave of these, as I keep getting the shorter instruction sheet versus this one, which had a few more on there. So I'll be very curious. I've got about 3 more of these to check out, 4 more of these. So what do we got next? Maybe we'll finally get on a roll here. This one's really stuck. Maybe it had like a hole in the chamber. There we go. And oh, it's like a jar. I can peel this one. And it is new? I don't know. It's stuck. It's new. It's a Spinosaurus. Very good. Very good to see a Spinosaurus. Looking large too. Back into red though. Kind of like when I get a variety of colors. We need to find like a yellow one. I think the T-Rex and the pterodactyl are in yellow. And so how do we build this one up? Let's get the legs on. Those key in so easily and smoothly. It's just a really kind of satisfying plastic dino. And then the head, which will have my favorite, the opening and closing jaw. And a channel favorite, the Spinosaurus is up. Look at there, nice and bright red, same color tone as the Ankylosaurus, and it looks to be the same color tone as the Dilophosaur, but it is its own dino. Has some yellow striping on its legs, and that opening and closing jaw. With a joke, where do dinosaurs go shopping? The Dino Store. Yeah. What do we got for special extra surprise for the Spino? It is, this one's kind of fun. It is a buildable fossil. So we have another sea snail. Can we call it a sea snail? And it imprints onto this piece. So you can actually remove this. Or is it a one-time thing? No, it's a 2-time thing. And you can place like maybe like the smallest diamond inside if you just happen to find a diamond on the sidewalk. And so yay, a Spinosaurus added to the collection. 3 left. Would love to see either a T-Rex, pterodactyl, or a velociraptor. Those should be available in that first series. If this is a first series, hard to say what it is other than tasty. Almost like smashers here getting these out sometimes. Maybe this is the one that sat in the sun in my car for 3 weeks. Mix it with the mayonnaise that was right next to it and we've got a really good prehistoric treat. Whoop! That's my favorite part. Alright. Oh! Yeah, look at there. Something different. Winged. It's gotta be the pterodactyl.
Atop the sticky volcano lies the terrorizing pterodactyl. As she, laying in between the sticky volcano, the terrifying pterodactyl lays her rainbow eggs to supply the world with terrifying flying creaturesaurs.
The pterodactyl is actually pretty tricky to build. I did it off camera. She's got this like really tiny belly you have to piece on and then attach her jaw, which is offset. I've got her jaw offset right now because it's so teeny tiny. She's gonna need some ortho work. But a pretty cool orange to mix out this collection color palette. Right? It's starting to feel like everything is coming together in this Dino Squad. We need one more carnivore though. We really need a carnivore to help out. Oh, and what did the pterodactyl get as an extra special surprise? Oh, what? It's a prehistoric squirrel rat. That's right. In prehistoric times, the squirrel rat would feed on the pterodactyl. Pterodactyls were terrified of the squirrel rat because they would eat populations of pterodactyl in just seconds. So a secondary little surprise there, the squirrel rat. Or is it Scrat? They should write a movie about a prehistoric squirrel who would like get nuts. Anyhow, doing well, and actually I miscounted. I have 3 more. 3 more eggs to somehow maybe pull 1 more Tyrannosaurus Rex. My main goal when I pick a large collection is to go all from one shelf box. that enhances your chances of collecting everything. If you were to just keep pulling one every week, you might just end up with 100 Ankylosaurus. But the way today's going, this is definitely an Ankylosaurus. Okay, peel the yellow. The yellow reveals the dino. And it's another Stegosaurus. Not a bad secondary find though. I like the blue color. The bluing on this one looks really sharp. And those horns. Okay, where are we at? Just a couple more here. So the smell too of these, very flavorful, rainbow flavorful, and it's green, another Brontosaur. Wait, not just another, this is our first Brontosaur. Well, Brachiosaur actually. I almost forgot there's a Brachiosaurus in this collection. And that's pretty much the entire first wave here, minus the Velociraptor and T-Rex skeleton. Oh, if you could just enhance your YouTube's smell-o-vision, because this whole room smells like rainbow. Oh, that's an interesting position for this guy. It's like curving around. I wonder why they went that direction. Get the jaw. I like the removable jaws. Did I say that? So there she is, our Brontobrachiosaurus. You could tell by the nose being on the head. Very much in green with some stripes, and maybe one of the largest collectibles here. Maybe in same scale mass as the trike. They're about the same in weight. I suppose you could take a scale with you and measure. If you got a really heavy one, it's probably going to be one of these two. And the special surprise for the Brachio is another buildable seashell. These are kind of fun. You just place them in and hide diamonds in, remember? Who finds diamonds that easily? Why does the Brachiosaurus have a long neck? Its feet stink. Okay, well, we have turmoil, quite the mess. One last egg on the table back behind our great dino RV hauler. Our last egg, what could it be? All in all, I think today's collection has been a fun success. Our last flavorful egg in yellow, the yellow stripe, looking for the yellow. We have found, oh, sometimes it breaks and gets stuck on your fingernail and looks gross. Probably we'll just be throwing all the yellow away. Contaminated by table dust. Our final. I kid you not. How did I do that? It's the rare T-Rex skeleton. We're ending on the super rare T-Rex skeleton. That was so not planned. You can tell everything's out already. I mean, that is some really crazy, and I just randomly pulled. I somehow randomly pulled for the finale the super rare Tyrannosaurus Rex skeleton. Even the skeleton, the Robo Alive skeleton's over there clapping. He's like, yay. There it is. More to build too. There's a lot of pieces to this. A lot of pieces will construct this. Let's figure it out. Funny, I can't pull a basic T-Rex skeleton, but I can pull the super rare. That is wild. Lots of pieces to build. And mostly all, I believe I must have had the first wave. That second wave had a few more additions, like I see a Spinosaurus skeleton, and I see a Parasaurolopholophilus, I see an Armagasaurus. So there was a few more in the second wave. I'm still looking for a Velociraptor, but I'll keep picking these up if I see them at the U-Scan over at Target. They're such a low price and a fun snack. Anyhow, we gotta build this guy. There's pieces everywhere. How many pieces build this guy up? There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. We'll start with the skeleton here and hopefully figure this out. The skeleton's always a little odd. Okay, and maybe add a leg or two if I get them in the right spot. They key in so well compared to some of the other Smashers items. Sometimes the legs love to fall off. In this case, everything is hugging on nice and tight. And our head up on a ball joint. And jaws. Powerful snapping jaws. Well, I'm so glad I got to finish on a Rex, because I always like to have the T-Rex involved somehow. And there it is. There it is. Wow. the super rare fossil skeleton of a Rex, of T, of Ranus. Pretty good posing. It's got the ability to one leg forward, one leg back, a little forearm down for an extra stability tripod, standing well, and opening and closing jaws. What a find. What was the joke? What was the joke? What do you call a fossil that doesn't want to work? Lazy bones. Yeah. And was there a special surprise? There is a special surprise. I think it's a shovel. I think that's what the guide said. A golden shovel, maybe? I don't know. Oh, we have to build the shovel. Everything is buildable. Even that prehistoric mouse rat. There's our shovel. So there you have it, folks. What have I pulled? The collection today. Yeah, a couple Ankylos, a couple Triceratops, but everything else, you know, the mighty Spinosaurus is here, Dilophosaurus, the pterodactyl, Stegosaurus, that really funny running caveman. Just a little bit of everything to fill in a pretty good Gummy Yum Dino Squad collection. And I will be on the lookout for a Tyrannosaurus Rex and Velociraptor. Maybe those will appear in a short or something if I ever find them. If I can ever find them. Now though, I have to concentrate on all of this Gummy Yum. It's going to take me a few weeks to get through all this. These are going to be some tasty few weeks. So thank you, Queen Alien, for bringing by some rainbow eggs of the Dino Squad Zuru Gummy Yum Surprise Collection. Not totally sure why the Queen Alien is delivering us dinosaur eggs, but that's what happened. If you liked today's video, please give us a squike, squirrelib, squamit, your favorite Dino Squad dinosaur we pulled today. Thank you so much for watching. That's what I have to say about that. Whoa!